Happy Sunday and happy Easter. This is your darling station, The Advocate TV, making them relevant. And every Sunday like this, 8 o'clock, we normally come together for a special program that is tagged Let's Talk About Drugs. I am your anchor today, Ambassador Ola Odeyemi. You are welcome to the program. As our custom every week, this program has become a Sunday topical discussion where we discuss with experts, drug officials, and those people that are concerned relatively with issues of drugs. And thank God we have been discussing, having, and propounding solution to some of the issues on ground. And today's program also will be more special because it coincides with a festive period where people do a lot of things, especially engage in illicit activities during the festive period like this. Today's program will be discussing something important. The topic for today's program is drug abuse and domestic violence. What are the connections between intoxication and abuse? Let's see the program and people that are already present. I think I can see Mr. Fortunate, the Jocund. Jocund, you are welcome to the platform this evening.
Yes, thank you.
It's been long.
Oh, yes, sir.
We thank God that we are together once again. You are welcome to the platform, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
While we are still expecting other discussants, the panel, let's quickly get the review of today's program. Today, as I've said, we are discussing drug abuse and domestic violence. Is there any discussion, is there any connection between intoxication and abuse? We will get it today. As I've said, and remain the anchor, Ambassador Ola Odeyemi. The link between drug abuse and domestic violence is well established across research, law enforcement reports, and community experience. Now, the question is this: why not every person who uses drug become violent or be intoxicated? And we can see that intoxication significantly increases the risk of abuse behavior, especially in homes and in relationships. Many homes had been shattered. Many homes has been broken. We can see the results on our streets. Children moving about like an orphan, yet their parents are at home, though not together, respectively in their different places, because separation has occurred. And if we are to break it down to what we can easily understand, we will get it and get it right that domestic violence and drug abuse, they are twin inseparable problems. There's no way you see domestic violence that you will not see the action of drug abuse. Let's talk about this first point. Number one, loss of self-control and inhibition. Loss of self-control and inhibition. Mr. Jukund, do you fully agree that loss of self-control and inhibition has been caused by drug abuse? What is your take on that, sir? Hello, sir.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear now?
Oh, yes, I think I can hear
Can you hear now?
Yes, I think I can hear you now, sir.
Okay. I think we are talking on the connection between drug abuse and domestic violence.
Exactly, sir.
And I think we should just try, before I go directly to your question, we should just try to look at what domestic violence actually is. We've been dealing with drug abuse for some time.
Yeah.
And nearly many of us know what drug abuse is.
Good.
Then the domestic violence, we want to see the relationship between them, the connections.
Yes, sir.
The domestic violence can be in the form of abuse, and it can come in different ways. It can come as a physical. It can come in a physical form. It can come even in an emotional form, psychological. It can even come in a sexual manner. I think I had someone that told me, I just asked how the person said his partner used to, in a sexual abuse, partner sexually abusing his spouse because of sort of this
drug abuse.
Drug abuse. Because when someone has already taken too much and a little couldn't satisfy him again, and even when the wife was so tired, the man is still not satisfied, and it's already becoming violence. There are some children at home, they cannot even wait for their parents, for their father again to come down, because once the father is already, he has taken the drug now, he comes home and becomes a tyrant.
He's already high.
And nobody could dare to stand before him.
It's like
I
a
think
law.
looking at the question now, how does it? I will now ask to ask, how does the drug abuse lead to domestic violence? I mean, I will now come to that area of loss of control. Now, that loss of control, at times some people they will tell you they're just taking the drug, but they cannot say this is the level they are taking it. That will say they are already abusing it. Some will say once I just take one bottle, I'm okay. But that one bottle, are you sure that one bottle is not even harmful to your body?
Okay, while we are still waiting for the connection, he's trying to
Can you hear me, sir?
explain. All right. Go on, sir.
Okay, sir.
Go on.
Thank you. Is it not that little one you have taken? Is it not going to lead you to? Can you control even the little one you take? That's why, because that's why that drug abuse.
It can lead to loss of self-control.
Okay.
You can see that many substances like alcohol, cannabis, stimulants, opioids, it affects brain directly. As the panel was trying to explain, drug is something that you know the beginning and you cannot predict the dangerous end. Intoxication weakens judgment and self-restraint. Yes. There's nobody that gets intoxicated that doesn't have impaired judgment and self-restraint. Because it affects the brain directly. People act impulsively without considering consequences. After all, something that is attacking the brain, when the brain is attacked, there's no way such individual can get self-control again. No. Immediately you get intoxicated, you lose the self-control. And if you lose your self-control, every other thing loses you. It's just like losing the value. Anybody who loses value, every other thing loses him. What about minor disagreements, which can quickly escalate into violence? Some husbands are so irritant. Yes. Likewise, some wives. Simple thing that they should just crack joke in the home and just play with it, and everybody looks fine. Somebody that gets quickly irritant, minor disagreements, minor jokes, minor displeasure, minor misunderstanding, it can escalate to a dangerous thing that can lead to family separation. Imagine something that the husband could easily apologize on. It happens to also wives. You apologize on it sincerely, and the thing becomes the thing of the past. Everybody just plays with it and is forgotten. But when somebody is on the influence of drug abuse, it becomes escalated. For example, a simple argument. will just become physical because the person cannot regulate his or her hunger. And when it becomes physical battle, it starts like play. Before you know, the whole community will know about it. They will now come together to be setting quarrel, something that two of them should have laughed on. It becomes physically escalated just because of drug abuse. If you are such a person, I think it's better you watch yourself. Work on yourself. I do say it. Don't allow anything that you have control over to destroy you or to destroy your family. If the family is destroyed, if the family is broken, every other things got broken. God help us. Before we move to the second point today, we have to go short break so that at least we can check on people, the panels, some of them that are with us already. We will check up now and see who is with us and who are the people that are online. I think we can place a call on them now to see who wants to join the conversation. Let's quickly discuss the second point. If you are just joining us, we are discussing on the program tonight, let's talk about drugs. The relationship between domestic violence and drug abuse. The number 2 point is it alter brain function and aggression. Altered brain function and aggression. Drug abuse, the aim, if you get yourself affected by drugs, what it will do next is to alter your brain function. You don't behave normal again. You see, it just baffles us that people are waiting for people to tell them that their brain is not functioning very well again, so that they can turn it to argument and turn it to violence. If you engage in drug abuse, you get altered brain functions. Drugs will always alter the function of your brain and lead to aggression. What you don't know is this: drug change how the brain processes emotions and reactions. There's no way you can dodge away from it. In our day-to-day activities, there will be emotions, there will be reactions. Because to every actions, there will always be reactions. And if there are reactions, you are welcome, Mr. Jokund. If there are reactions, if there are actions, there will always be reactions. Therefore, if you are into drugs, drugs will change how your brain process emotions and reactions. Some of you that you have been reacting normal before, you just discover that you don't act normal again. If anything happened in the community before, they will come to you. They will ask for direction. But do they still do it today? Because they know that if they come to you now, your brain has been affected. What you first of all notice is that there will be increased irritability, paranoia. That is, you now become hostile. You now become hostile to every simple and small activities or arguments. You react provokingly. Some drugs like cocaine or methamphetamine can trigger extreme aggressions. Mr. Jokund, I think you have the floor so that you can continue with your discussion. You are welcome, sir. Hello, sir. We are listening to you, sir. Okay. I think we can continue with the discussion until when he joins again. I've talked on some drugs like cocaine or methamphetamine. These two drugs have the opportunity to trigger extreme aggressions. Not only that, in a little thing, you become aggressive. Even when people are playing with you, you become aggressive. Why? Because your brain has been altered and you just become aggressive. What about hallucination or false beliefs? In fact, that is the most dangerous situation of effect of drugs. Hallucination thinking of something that does not real, it is then you'll be thinking everybody hates you. Even when they laugh beside you, you misinterpret the laughter. You will now be feeling that nobody loves you. You'll be having the feeling that you are alone, even in the whole world. That nobody is with you again. But could that be true? No. Just because of the effects of drug on you, you become hallucinated. And this one may cause you to attack others. Have you ever seen that trace in yourself? Let me tell you something. It's a fact. Some people are in the church. You don't want to talk to them. Why? If you talk to them, the way they will take what you want to discuss with them, you become even ashamed because of the effects of drugs. They are in the mosque. The way they do their things is always different and awkward because hallucination has set in. They see everybody as an enemy. They see every discussion as being irritation. They have this kind of a false belief. Some of them may even be thinking that why others are there. Everybody is looking at them. Everybody does not like what they are doing. Everybody hates them. That false belief. And it has wrecked many lives. Yes. You can see many of them. The only solution not to be domestically violent is not to be on drugs. You know, it is very easy to work on yourself if the traces of anger is felt or is noticed by you. If you are not on drugs, you can easily trace it out and work on yourself and find complete solution on yourself. Malam, you are welcome to the platform this evening.
Welcome, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll be discussing about the effects of drugs on domestic violence. I think I can notice the presence of Mrs. Alabi. Mrs. Alabi, you are welcome on the platform this evening.
Thank you. Good evening, sir.
Quite an age.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to join by video. Is the audio is okay?
It's all right. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. You are fine.
All right.
What we are discussing this evening is the relationship between domestic violence and drug abuse. Malam, I think women first, yes, right? Yes. Oh, yeah, all right. Let's hear the opinion of Mrs. Alabi on that. Domestic violence and drug abuse. You have the floor, ma.
When you say domestic violence, you now want to find out, is it domestic violence within couples or domestic violence parent to child, that sort of thing.
or we generalize it. Maybe later in some episode, we now try to sectionalize it.
Domestic violence and the use of drugs. Most times we have it going hand in hand because it has been discovered that a lot of people who use drugs tend to be violent when they don't get what they want. When they don't get to have their way, they tend to be violent. And why is that so? It's because of the addiction. Bottom line, the addiction drives them to do a lot of things, vices, being violent, stealing, cultism, and the like. So I would say it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. When you have a situation of a father who is addicted, he's not responsible to his family. They cannot make demands on him as a father or the head of the home because he has set all manner of responsibility to his wife and to the children. So you have a situation where you have a father who is there physically, but he's not there at the same time because he's not able to shoulder his responsibility as the man of the home or the head of the house.
Whoa.
Same thing when you now say violence within, if a child is addicted, the child wants to get his way. And then before you even get to that level of violence, it starts, small. It starts little by little. Either he starts pilfering here and there, and then pilfering within the home where he starts, before he gets to the neighbor's house, the school, and the like. So now, unfortunately, such a child or an individual has, of course, external influence. Sometimes they now form a group, either a cop group or an armed robber, group, or setting a gang. For them to sustain their addiction, they go by violence, stealing, maiming, robbery, and the likes. So in most times, violence and drugs go hand in hand. That's my take.
Thank you, ma.
So, all right.
Oh, you can move on. Go on, ma. Go on.
I just wanted to say it's not just within men, we also have females who are also violent because of their addiction. So it's not just the male thing now. It goes both ways. Sometimes I've had parents or mothers who are addicted. Who are addicted.
Wow.
And they're not responsible to their family or their children whom they are supposed to take drugs alone. Alcohol and drugs go hand in hand. Because they need to take things that keep them high. So all manner of addiction comes in, all manner of use of drugs,
Comes in.
you know, comes in. So it goes both ways, the male and the female, whether they are parents or their children.
The children.
So we have it like that. So it goes hand in hand.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That is it. As I was giving to them, the viewers at home, I told them, I said, those drugs affect the brain directly. Immediately, anybody starts indulging in drugs, that person is not normal again. Yes, it's not normal. It's just that, there's this proverb that says that the scar can never be like ordinary skin. Ojú àpá kò lè jọ ojú ara. When somebody has a wound, there's no way you treat that wound. It will never go. The scar will be there. That is just like somebody who engages in drugs. Malam, domestic
Yes, sir.
violence and drug abuse. Your take, sir.
Good evening,
Good evening, sir.
Mr. Presenter. When we are talking of drug abuse and domestic violence, we are talking about violence, domestic violence that occurs as a result of drug abuse. Yes, you see, drug abuse will automatically causes a change, physical, psychological, mental, and spiritual well-being of individual. So, with that, when someone is psychologically affected, you should expect that individual to exhibit something like domestic violence. He become more aggressive because he has taken something that affects his mental state. Yes, so that person will exhibit some domestic violence because he will become more aggressive. He'll be able to. He will take a stance in every situation that he's not supposed to take. Yes, he may attack anybody at any time. He may decide to attack his children because of little thing they do. You understand? Something that you can correct them, can aggressively take it to a higher level. So domestic violence work hand in hand with drug abuse. So that is why anybody that's into drug abuse can exhibit such an act. So he can exhibit a he can become violent at certain point in time. Yes, he can decide to violent himself
Just cause
or
harm
the
anyhow.
family,
Just cause
his
anything.
wife, to cause anything. So that is why domestic violence can be exhibited when someone is on drugs, on hard drugs, is abusing drugs. It may be cigarette, it may be Indian hemp, it may be
Cocaine.
alcohol, any other drug. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is among negative effects of taking drugs, abusing drugs. Thank you very much.
Yes. I noticed some things also. That will be the point 3 on the program this evening.
Yes.
Increased conflicts in the home.
Hmm.
We can see that drug abuse often brings instability into relationship. For example, financial stress. When money spent on substances gets increased and the man becomes grossly irresponsible at home. There's no way they salivate for the drug, even if it remains the money for the child, for their children to take to school. A drug addict will take that money to go and get drugs.
Sure.
Then, which may lead to financial stress, borrowing here and there, selling their properties, and doing a lot of things. Aside that, it also leads to neglect of responsibilities. The drug addicts are always grossly irresponsible. They don't take care of the family care. Even in their places of work, everybody will know them that they are becoming irresponsible. Then infidelity or secrecy. That is then their wife or their husband will not be enough for them. And somebody who is high can do anything illegitimate. Can you please, Mrs. Alabi, can you please quickly expatiate on financial stress, irresponsibility, and infidelity? You have the floor, ma.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, ma.
The stress that everyone within the family of an addict goes through is a lot.
Which is financial.
It's not just financial. Like I also mentioned an example of a mother who should be a mother, but is a bad example. You find those kind of people who begin to make, if it is a mother in the home, begin to make demands for money or start to sell her things just to, access this drug. Or keep friends, female friends who like partying, and they're into all that. So she'll now be a problem to the family.
Yes.
She's never around. The husband can't talk to her or correct her. It becomes a problem. And then you also mentioned cheating. Yes. A lot of them will do anything just to get money to buy these drugs. Even just alcohol. Come and take a beer, or that kind of a thing, and then it's easy. They can be, anything to this man.
They can be wooed into such.
They go to parties, then you have wild parties and the likes. And meanwhile, way back home, where their presence is needed, they are not there. For the man, same thing. He will have friends that will keep buying him maybe free alcohol. When he does not have money, let me go to my friend. He will dial for her, that kind of a thing.
Yes.
He will declare. He will declare for them.
Yes.
So, and then street drinks goes round.
Yes.
And there are so many like that. Street drink goes round. If the person is working, you find out he collects the salary and it is finished.
Yes.
Even before he collects it, He has already incurred
Distributed.
debts.
Distributed the money.
He has already incurred debt that by the time the salary is coming, it's finished. He has already distributed. Some
Wow.
even go as far as getting loans, and you don't know what they do with the loans. It's because of this addiction.
Wow.
It's because of this addiction. So it's a whole lot. Financial. It is expensive. It is an expensive lifestyle to maintain. It is an expensive lifestyle to maintain. It's an addiction. The moment they are high and they come back, they're not able to be their normal self. They will need to take it for them to be okay. So that's why we call it an addiction.
Addiction.
Just like Madam pointed out, the addiction might not just be drugs, Alcohol itself is an addiction.
Yes.
And it's a problem. If you have a partner, either the husband or the wife is an addict, it's an issue. They will share all manner of the responsibility of a family life. If the father is an addict, he's always drunk, comes home drunk, you can't make any demands on him.
At all.
And if he comes home drunk, it's the poor wife that he will be fighting, because that one will not want to, give her responsibility as a wife, her wifely duty to him, because he is not in a state that she can tolerate. And then it becomes an issue. We have cases of violence at home between a man and a wife because the husband is drunk. They beat their wife. In fact, in the period of this COVID 2020, the cases of domestic violence rose. It was high because people were staying at home.
Everybody was at home.
Yes, there was no movement. People couldn't go out, and then they're going out either to AK living or whatever. The mere fact that you are even going out and leaving the house because of you have one troublesome partner is enough to give you, at least give the person a sense of not just responsibility but peace. Peace. At least for the time that the person is not happy, he enjoys peace. He or she enjoys peace. So it's a whole lot. And then the finance, like I said, is expensive. Alcohol, we all know how much a bottle is going.
Yes, for now.
Okay, and now they said if you can't afford this one, there is pelebe. And then the pelebe, they're already hooked. No matter how much pelebe is cheap or sounds cheap, it's not cheap. They continue to look for it.
Yes.
And we have so many of them, especially all these drivers.
Yes.
Even the Olokadas. Yes, these taxi drivers. They buy it. That's why at a time they wanted to ban the sales of pelebe at the motor park. It's small, it's in sachet.
Yes.
So they just tear up and then they drink. That tearing off and drinking, some of them in a whole day they have finished a whole room.
Yes.
Without realizing it.
Yes.
So it's an expensive lifestyle, really. And then the economy in which we have now does not
support.
It's not conducive
not
for even
anybody.
Those who have money, not to talk of those who do not have money.
Do not have. Exactly.
So it's a capital intensive. Let me
Intensive.
put it that way. And yes,
Maybe you
it
said
demands a,
terrible capital intensive.
yeah, it's intensive. It's intensive. It demands a lot just to be able to keep that lifestyle.
Next time.
It demands a lot to be able to keep that lifestyle.
Yeah. In fact, it's just that we should be going on and going on. The program is so interesting, but unfortunately, the time is almost not by our side. I believe that by next week we can still continue because it's an elaborate topic which we might not finish in one episode. So, the viewers at home that you have been monitoring and following us for almost an hour ago, we appreciate you. Keep on following this, and you have the opportunity to join the conversation. What you do is just click the link on the platform, then you are directly in the studio here. Your voice also matters. No matter what you say is part of finding the solution to the problems of drug abuse in our society. Malam, can you have a word of advice for the viewers at home? Just
My
2
word,
seconds.
thank you, sir. My word of advice to the viewers at is please, let's endeavor to run away from drug abuse. Stop it if you have the feeling. Don't try it, don't start it if you are not into it. Drug abuse is a serious issue these days. It makes the individual less responsible, and it drains our finances. So please move away from drugs. Do away with drug abuse. Then we can say live a healthy life, better finances. We continue praying to God. Bless us. Thank you, sir.
Amen. That is advice from the panel this evening. Mrs. Alabi, we really appreciate your contribution this evening. We are most grateful. Malam, we appreciate your contribution as well. And Mr. Jokund, we appreciate your submission this evening. To the viewers at home, keep on liking, keep on following us, and help us share so that those people that matter, those ones that need this discussion most, it can easily get to them. Help us share, make comments, let know your opinion about this discussion that we are discussing today. You can reach out to us on the comment section. Let's see your comment. Let's read your comment. And we're going to act on it if it's something that we needed to be acted upon. Till next week on this program, let's talk about drug. I remain your anchor, Ambassador Ola Hodeyemi. Stay away from anything that can damage your life. As I normally say it, don't